I'm Aaron Nelson, the head athletic trainer for the Phoenix Suns. The main purpose we brought the G-Trainer in was for a couple specific reasons. One, for post-rehab uses, and also to do extra cardio with our athletes, as well as speed training. So both for a performance standpoint and for a rehab standpoint. We've used it for speed training, obviously the benefit of being able to go 18 miles an hour forward, and also being able to go backwards at 10 miles an hour is a huge benefit for us. Our style of play dictates that we need to be fast and mobile and have our cardio up. So with the use of this, we can one, do the speed training, two, do extra cardio without the actual pounding, so we can decide what percent body weight we want on the treadmill and go from there, and get our extra cardio that way rather than doing extra line sprints or whatever we're doing on the court, or extra pounding on like we would do on a regular treadmill. Just because our tempo and our pace is so fast up and down, this gives us an added advantage of not getting that extra pounding over the course of the season. From a rehab standpoint, we've had a couple guys with post-surgical injuries and surgeries, and including knee scopes and ankle issues. And we've been able to put them on the G-Trainer early and not only work them back into contact, but also be able to look at their mechanics. Having the windows on the side has been a big advantage to actually look at their mechanics and see that they are running properly and they're making good contact with the surface. When looking at the use of the G-Trainer for a unique advantage compared to other, whether you're looking at rehab tools or cardio devices, it does have the uniqueness of, one, similar treadmills would do the weightless version where they put you in a vest and lift you off the treadmill. And there's a lot of disadvantages to that. There's obviously you get the advantage of being able to pull body weight off, but having this and using the air to inflate around and getting the pressurization of the around the actual, say it's a knee or an ankle, the swollen area, or an area that still has some edema in it, we have that benefit rather than being able to put them straight into a water source like a Swim-X or HydroWorks. It gives us that advantage of getting them in there sooner. We obviously can't put someone in water that still has open incisions and risk them getting infection. That's one of the unique advantages of this, being able to get someone in there earlier than we could than doing a hydro workout. A specific way that we've used the G-Trainer with our athletes, one in particular is with the post-op knee surgery, our knee scope. And in less than a week, we were able to put the athlete on the G-Trainer, in the G-Trainer, and have them go at 50% of their body weight, starting at 6 miles an hour and ramping up each day, increasing the amount of body weight that we're able to put onto the treadmill, as well as the speed. And we've been able to increase daily without an issue with swelling, without an issue of pain, all the normal things that we'll see with athletes. We're able to monitor them well, and obviously looking through the windows in the G-Trainer really helps us to make sure we are getting proper foot strike, proper mechanics. We want the hips moving right, we want the knee moving right, we want the feet moving right. And to be able to put someone in there that quick, that soon, and get the benefits that we've been able to get are huge, because each game that one of these players miss for us is huge. But we want them back safely. We don't want them just back because we want them back. We want them back safely, and this gives us that advantage. And another advantage of it is the guys like being in it. It's easy for the guys to get on there, making contact, feeling themselves come off the treadmill, and then at the end of the workout, putting that back on the treadmill, they can really see the difference of, how much difference is it from a pounding standpoint. The rigor of an NBA season, where there's 82 games, the regular season, 8 preseason games, and then hopefully many games in the playoffs. For us, it's just such a long season, and to be able to do one, a rehab, but more importantly, to do extra conditioning cardio is a huge advantage for us. Another unique way that we've used the G-Trainer is more speed training. Because we run up and down the court fast, our style of play dictates that an up-tempo game. We've been able to put several of our athletes in here and do speed drills or do sprint drills in where we're have them sprint at 15 to 60 miles an hour for 20 seconds back them off for 40, keep them at even pace and go up. And we'll do anywhere from 6 to 10 sprints that way and try to get their heart rate up and just work on their mechanics and their speed, because a lot of guys aren't used to going that fast. And then taking them off this, put them on the court and try to re-simulate it onto the court, we've had that advantage, and guys can noticeably tell a difference. The biggest thing, again, you really can't go that fast on a regular treadmill without flying off the back or stumbling or falling or risking injury and getting hurt. At least the situation being in here, you can keep the athlete out of harm's way and help from a safety issue. As an athletic trainer, it's important in my position that we get the athlete back on the court, or the player back on the court, as quickly but as safely as possible. I don't want to put them back on the court and 2 games later have them out for another 2 to 3 weeks because of, I didn't have them prepared, or didn't have them ready, or we run into other issues. The advantage, again, of the AlterG, or the G trainer, is to be able to put our athlete in there earlier, again, promote proper mechanics, make sure everything's moving the way we want them to move, and gives us that advantage of getting them back early, because to put them in here and save a player 3 or 4 games is huge.